Greetings. About a week ago I dropped off 2 trail cameras up the Indian River here in Sitka. Right now I'm looking at some salmon in the stream. But I dropped off 2 trail cameras. They were new and I'd like to pick them up today. I always like to test out a new camera first before I leave it out very long. So I found an area where some Alaska brown bear had been working, and we're heading to that area now. I saw a little bit of bear sign in here, so I put in my 2 trail cams. We'll check them out and see how they're doing, and probably, well, actually I might take them home and take a look at the video first to make sure that the cameras are working properly. Now, if you're just walking up and down the main trail in Indian River here in Sitka, your chances of seeing a brown bear, you know, feeding on feeding on salmon is pretty low. These bears are pretty shy. They don't like to be around people or dogs. So what they do is they find an area where the river has spread into smaller areas, brushy places, side streams, small streams coming into the river, and this is one of those particular places. Oh my gosh, look. Something's messed with my camera. They have pulled it down, and I don't know what did it. I got it. Well, first thing I'm going to do is just shut it off and check the other camera and see what happens with it. I've got 2 cameras about 100 feet apart. So I'm going to check out the second camera now, so I don't fall on my nose. But yeah, the bear prefer to be in a little quieter areas along the stream. So, well, don't fall down, you old man. Yeah, well, something really messed with this camera. Now it's pointing at the ground. Damn, blast it. But when I got home, I had video of Alaska brown bears. So something knocked those cameras down, and I don't really know what it might be. Here's some night shots there. Look like just average sized bears. Oh, look at that one. He set off the other camera and the light came on. Scared him. So I thought I'd wait out here a little bit and just kind of look around and see if I can't figure out what's going on. There's lots of leftover meals laying on the beach. You see where the bears have been eating the salmon. Also the birds, bald eagles, sometimes they kill their own fish, and ravens, they kind of pick up the other pieces. So do some of the other ducks and the dippers and other little animals. I can sure tell the bears have been working this area. The river is extremely low. And I may not be able to get back to this area once the river rises. If it rises 3-4 inches, I may not be able to get back here, so I may not place the cameras here again. Good spot though, secluded. Boy, at the bottom of the river out there, or creek's got dead salmon in it, been tore up. Finding lots of evidence of violence. These salmon underneath here, they're pretty wary of me. Hiding under logs and overhang brush. They come out, try to spawn a little bit, and then run back and hide from the predators. Let's take a look back in here a little bit. Whoop, there's a whole bunch of pieces of salmon. 3 or 4 of them there. Somebody had a big lunch. Yeah, they're back in these old brushy areas. Side streams. Oh, I noticed on this log here, looks like scratch marks. Yep, there are scratch marks, all right. You can see where a bear has been climbing over this log. Scratch marks with his claws. Yeah, there's a little immature bald eagle over there. The camera remained straight for, it looked like 2 days, and then on the 3rd and the 4th day, something messed with it. I don't know if it was a bear or who knows, maybe it was Bigfoot. There's an old raven. I've never seen the raven actually kill a fish, but they'll peck at it and then they'll pick up the eggs and things like that along the beach. Smart birds, those ravens. Raven here. Oh, I found my problem. It was the ravens going after my camera, or the strap that had tied the camera to the tree. Oh, look what he's doing. He's knocking my camera completely out of whack. Damn, blast it. Yeah, that's the ravens that got me. That camera's off. So, well, we got a sideways camera and a sideways bear. Yeah, there's a bear here coming up the river. Actually in the middle of, not the middle of the day, late afternoon. Camera's sideways. At least we caught him. I think I've seen this bear here. I think this is one that came in last year. About the same size. They've got like maybe 5-6 inches across the front paws. He's got something on his back behind there. Maybe where he's been rubbing on a tree. This is probably what he's been doing. Standing up rubbing on a tree. That's why his back end's kind of... Yep, we're going to mark on him there. There he goes. That might be a different bear there. That bear looks smaller and has a longer face. Okay, we've got a family of merganser ducks here. With a crooked camera. Damn, blast it. Yeah, those little ducks are feeding. There goes another one of those ravens. Got a raven across the creek over there eating on a salmon. Family of ducks, they must be finding loose eggs or something. I decided to put my little underwater camera on my stick and just have a look around. I was kind of curious. I had been looking for king salmon, and last year we had about 50 that came up the river, and this year I've only seen one. Well, here's Mr. Trouble again. Watch him. He knows there's a camera or something there playing. Now this is the second camera and I haven't got a hold of it yet. He's looking around. Oh, there's Mr. Bear again. Let's see if he's a good fisherman. He's going to catch something here. Nope. No, Mr. Raven. Mr. Trouble. They claim the ravens are the smartest birds. Oh, look at that log in the distance. See the bear coming in? Upper left-hand corner? There's a bear coming into the creek up there by that log going across. Keep watching that area. Raven just flew up there. Yep, he's under the log now. I see him way up the river there, walking across. Yeah. Oh crap! They got this camera too. Stinkheads. Guess they leave the damn thing alone. They're not gonna. Ah, they did it. Now it's pointing at the ground. Oh, great. Well, I guess that's the end of my bear watching with my trail cameras. I'm going to have to do something to tie them down stronger or something to keep those ravens away. I don't think I'll be coming back to the same spot because once the river comes up, 5-6 inches, I am not going to be able to reach this spot. Sometime in August we get floods, actually. The river come up 4 or 5 feet. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, I took these cameras back, put them in my backpack, and took them home and looked at the video and found out the ravens were causing the problem. I've got some cameras upstream about maybe a quarter mile. I might take these 2 cameras up there in a couple days and switch them out with 2 that are up there. And bring 2 back and see how what I'm finding. Now earlier there were a lot of deer in the area, but and a lot of fawns. If you haven't seen my deer and fawn video, check out my channel. Yep, lots of sign of bear all over the place. But anyway, since the bear have come into the creeks here, I've noticed that the deer tracks that were all over the beaches have disappeared. So I imagine they've moved back up into the hills a little bit to get away from the bears. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and well, there'll be many more coming. So until next time, I'll say goodbye.